Hi, my name is Jonathan, and today I'll teach you about the Si Stebbins Stack. So, what is a stack? It is a cyclical mathematical arrangement of a deck of cards, such that anybody can determine the position and value of any one card in the deck. This is technically a stack, but you won't impress anyone when you tell someone you magically know that the King of Clubs is the 14th card in the pack. So, what does the Si Stebbins Stack look like? This. Do you see any patterns? I mean, at first glance the cards look like any regular mixed deck of cards, but maybe you can see that the color of the suits are alternating, so now I'll go into the details of the stack. Alright, so the stack starts with the 3 of clubs. Then to get to the next value of the card, we simply add 3. So the next card will be a 6 of hearts. Now, why hearts? By convention, the stack follows the chase rule. So C for clubs, H for hearts, followed by the S for spades, and lastly D for diamonds. It's just a way for us to remember the order of the suits. So the next card after the 6 of hearts will be 6 plus 3, which is 9, and after H for hearts, we have S, so spades. So the next card is the 9 of spades. We are doing these additions modulo 13, and here we treat Jack as 11, Queen as 12, King as 13, and Ace as 1. So the card after the 9 of spades is the Queen of diamonds. And after the Queen of diamonds, the value being 12, we add 3, getting us 15. Now 15 modulo 13 is 2, so the next card is the 2 of clubs. Now I will show you how to easily arrange any deck of cards into the Chase Si Stebbins Stack form. Start by separating each suit into 4 piles from the ace to the king. Start by grabbing the ace of clubs from the bottom and putting it on top of the clubs pile. Now for the hearts, you want to grab your ace to the 4 of hearts and put it on top. So your pile should be 4, 3, 2, ace, king, etc, etc. And the spades do the same, but this time grab the ace to the 7 of spades, and for the diamonds grab the ace to the 10 of diamonds. Now all you simply have to do is take from the clubs, the hearts, the spades, and then the diamonds, and stack them on top of each other, and now repeat. And now you should have your Si Stebbins Stack. Now that we have the stack, it's time for some magic tricks. So, let's begin. I'll teach you a couple. The first one is pretty simple. Just have a spectator pick any card at random, and as they pick it, you keep a break, and as you go to look at your watch or something, you peek the card that was on top of their card. And from the way of the stack, you can tell that the next card after the Queen of Hearts is the 2 of spades. There are many patterns inside the Si Stebbins Stack that one can use for various magic tricks. For example, any card taken from the center, 4 cards away from it will share the same suit, as you notice. And 13 cards, either above or below that card pulled out, will have the same value. So, right here is the 4 of clubs, and it's not hard to see that the card that was face down is the 4 of diamonds. Here's another trick using the stack. You have a regular deck of cards, all mixed. You can cut it a couple times to shuffle it up. And so you have, right here is a prediction card. You ask the spectator to place it anywhere inside. Now, this first prediction is special. It's not really that special because the card is just a joker, but the first prediction will consist of 2 cards, and it will be the position. So right here we have the 3 and the 9, so 39 will be the position. And now you can ask the spectator to place the joker anywhere they want, again as they did last time. So they place it right there, and we're gonna take the 2 cards touching the joker, and this will be the card prediction. So we have the spades and the 6. So based on these two predictions, the 39th card from the top should be the 6 of spades. And after counting 39 cards, just trust me, or rather you shouldn't trust me, but trust the math. The 39th card should be the 6 of spades. Right there. Alright, now let's see how this works. So if you're given any adjacent pair of cards in the stack, card A and card B, where the first card or the card on top is the suit and the second card is the value. For example, if let's say in the trick the spectator places the joker in between the 7 of hearts and the 10 of spades, the 7 will represent the suits, so the hearts, and the 10 will represent the value, so it's 10. Based on how we know the stack works, the next 10 from the 10 of spades will be 13 cards away from it, above or below. And based on the chase system, to get to the 10 of hearts, we should go back 13 cards. And since we're working mod 52, negative 13 is the same as 39. And so if we force the spectator to always select 39 as the first prediction, this trick will always work. Now I'm going to talk about the Si Stebbins formula. As I said, the beauty of the stack is that you can calculate the value and position of any card in the pack mathematically. So let's see how this works. So first we're dealing with suits, and since there are 4 suits, we're dealing with X, which is the position, mod 4. And just to give a numerical value to the suits, based on the chase system, clubs are 1, heart is 2, spades is 3, and diamonds is 4 or 0 mod 4. And now looking at the value, since every other card increases by 3, we're dealing with 3x mod 13 because there are 13 different values in each suit. Now we can combine these two to get the formula, and to do that we need the Chinese remainder theorem. So given two congruences, x is b mod m and x is c mod n, if we let capital M be the inverse of little n mod n and capital N be the inverse of little n mod m, we'll have this formula on the bottom where x is equal to b times little n times capital N plus c times m times capital M. So we now take the two congruences from the Si Stebbins stack and simply put it in this formula. And we'll have capital M be 10 and capital N be 1. And after plugging into x, this is what we get. Here we can do some further simplifications. For example, instead of having to multiply by 360 because it's congruent to 9, which is also congruent to negative 4, we can use negative 4 in our final formula, which is x, which is the position, is equal to the suit value times 13 minus 4 times the value of the card. So now to know the position of any card in the deck, for example the jack of clubs, we take the suit value, which is 1, and the actual value, which is 11 because it's a jack, and simply plug into the formula. So we have x, which is the position, is equal to 1 times 13 minus 4 times 11. And so this is 13 minus 44, which is negative 31. But keep in mind we're working mod 52, so negative 31 is the same as 21. And so the jack of clubs is the 21st card down from the top of the deck. Now if you have a friend that comes to you and wants to know the card at any given position, this is just as easy. You take the position value, he says, which is x, and plug it into these two congruences we had from the very beginning. It shouldn't be hard to calculate that the 19th card is a spades and its value is a 5. So once you tell your friend that it is indeed the 5 of spades, 19 from the top, you will surely be amazed. So I hope you guys learned a lot about the stack, and remember there are countless mathematical possibilities. So I have one last thing to show you, and here it is.